and I have a question for you. The question I want to ask is, when you hear the word success, what comes up for you? What do you think about when you hear the word success? What picture comes to mind? It's good to have a picture in your mind as to what is success to you. What does it feel like? What does it look like? Because there are many people chasing a version of success out there, and it's not even their version. This is not something that came from them. This is something that came from somebody else, maybe a family member, somebody else. They see what success looked like over there to someone else. Hey, Vic. They see, the question is, when you hear the word success, what picture comes to mind? What comes to mind when you hear the word success? Because success for some people, it wasn't a choice for them. They did not choose success. And if you were to choose success, what would that look like? Here's the thing. Success is not based on titles. It could be. It's not just about money or applause either. So success can be defined as so many things, and I would love to hear what your words are. How would you describe success for yourself? How would you know that you're successful? How would you know? What would that look like? What would it feel like? How would you show up? How would somebody know that you're successful? How would you know? Because the real thing is, sometimes a lot of people tie success to money or titles or the accolades that they have. And achievements, it's part of it. But real success starts with alignment. You have to be aligned with that thing. So alignment is whatever you have going on the inside of you and how you show up on the outside need to mirror one another. They have to be in line. So if your success is incongruent, then you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be joyful, you're not going to want to do it. It's not going to come with ease and with joy. For me, success is really leaning into the work that I'm doing right now, the lives that I get to impact, the lives that I get to change, and what's going on the inside of me. I get fired up. No matter if I'm tired, I get fired up and excited about connecting with leaders, entrepreneurs, high achievers who are struggling in their work-life balance, in their profession, trying to figure out what to do. What do I do next? How do I handle this particular challenge at work? How do I manage courageous conversation? How can I use emotional intelligence to move the needle forward? I need to know who I am, and I need to understand the emotions for the people I deal with. There's some leaders and managers out there who struggle with knowing soft skills in order to manage your team. So they're not being successful in their role at all. So what would success look like for you? So it needs to be aligned. You need to be aligned with the work that you're doing. You need to be aligned with the impact that you're having, both outside and inside. Thank you for love. Thank you for the heart. Hi, Ella. We need to be like, real success starts with alignment. That's the takeaway that I want you to take with you today. Real success start with alignment. Whatever is going on the inside need to show up on the outside. Whatever is going on the outside need to replicate your joy, your excitement. How you feel must come out. The passion should come through. It's important that people are able to see success on you. Success look like growth, right? It also look like peace. You could be someone that struggles with confidence. And if you just can get that presentation right, if you can just walk in that room and own the space and walk out of there feeling that you've made that impact, that's success. Success can also be trusting again. Yeah. There are people who are challenged through relationship, whether it's a personal or professional relationship. That trust was broken. Your core values were trampled on. So you weren't able to do certain things. You weren't able to succeed in a space because somebody did a few things that did not align with your core values. It affected your confidence as well. But once you're able to get over and get through, and that's where I come in as your coach, is to partner with you to help you to understand first, what does success look like for you? And then we back into it. You create the outcome as to what does it look like, feel like, and I can help you create it. I want to pause right here to invite you to an event that I'm having on January 20th. The link is in my bio. I would love to meet you there. It's called How to Have the Best Year Ever. I've been doing intentions in the morning, and I come on randomly in the afternoon sometimes just to kind of share some more nuggets with you and to invite you to connect with me. I would love to meet each and every one of you on the call right now, and for 5 of your friends to join me. Hi, Clarice. Because we need to know what success looks like, what it feels like. If success for you is growth, if success for you is confidence, if success for you is trusting again, it is so important that you know what success looks like. You know, because success starts with alignment. You need to be aligned with the work you're doing. You need to be aligned with your core values. Your core values need to push you. When you are living your best life and your core values, if it's achievement, if it's being, one of your core values may be honesty, respect, honor. And someone in the workplace is just doing everything to not respect you, you won't feel successful. So it's important that you understand, hey Dee, you understand what success, hi Keith, looks like for you. Success is never something where someone tell you this is what you should look like. You need to know what success looks like for you. You need to be in alignment. It needs to be on the inside of you as well as on the outside of you. Success looks like growth. It looks like confidence. It looks like peace for some people. It looks like trusting yourself. It looks like valuing yourself, your worth. It's knowing who you are. You're confident. You're able to empower yourself. You're able to be bounce back after a challenging experience. Success could be you finding your resilience muscle, having to start over, maybe coming through a divorce or broken relationship, or something happening, you starting over. Yes, peace and trust yourself is key, absolutely. Success is about growth and alignment. When you think of success today or tonight, I need you to write it down and meet me back here tomorrow morning at 7:45. I'll be talking about setting an intention for the day on day 5. I would love for you to join me, 7:45 Eastern Time. So meet me there and let's connect. Also, click the link in my bio and register for the workshop, How to Have the Best Year Ever. And not just register for yourself, share the link with 5 of your friends and let them come and join us. I would love to meet you. I would love to be part of your world, to help you to be successful. But first you need to know what you want. That was the question yesterday. What do you want? And if you want success, then you got to know, what does it look like? What does it feel like? How will I know that I'm successful? Because if you don't know, it could be passing you by and you don't realize. So you got to know for yourself. You've got to be in alignment with the outcome that you want. Welcome to Talk with Marie. We're talking about what does success, when you hear the word success, what picture comes to mind? What comes up for you? Many people chase a version of success that was never chosen for them. Yeah. And that's where you run into burnout. That's where you struggle. You need to tap into your passion. You need to tap into your alignment. You need to make sure you're aligned. What's going on the inside of you is aligned with what's going on the outside of you. What do you want? You want success? You must know what success looks like. So if you want to have the best year ever, that's what we're going to be talking about on January 20th. Click the link in my bio and register. If you're going to have the best year ever, you're going to know that come December 31st, 2026, that I was successful in these areas. So you got to know what it is you want. That was a question yesterday. And also now identify, what does success look like for me? And as you go through the process, realizing it could be growth, it could be confidence, it could be trusting again, But in all and all, it must be in alignment with you. And I'm going to check out here. Thank you all for joining me today. And I see you all tomorrow morning at 7:45. Click the link in my bio and register and make a note as to who would you become when you are successful? How would you feel? What would you wear? How are you going to show up? Will success call you out in different rooms and spaces? It's important to know. Know who you are. Know what success looks like before you run past it or it pass you in transit. You're passing each other because you didn't know what it looked like. You have to define what success looks like for you. And that's how you're going to know. Because my success may not be yours. Even if we are in the same industry, it could be totally different. But let's create the best year ever. Join me on January 20th. Click the link in the bio and register with 5 of your friends. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:45. I'm out. Hi, Nadine. Thank you so much for meeting me here. Thank you, Dr. Marie. Thank you, Poetic Nurse. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keith, thank you so much. Have a great evening, and we'll talk soon. I'm out.